Okay guys, it's time for another one of these Habs news update thingies here, and in today's video we got a bunch of stuff to talk about as Dominique Ducharme held a charity golf tournament and figured, hey, there's no better time than right now to feed these pigeons some news. So we'll go over all the important stuff from his little yickety yakety clickety clackety, and we'll also have a chat about the new contract that was signed by Mr. Ryan Poehling. But first, if you guys are a fan of the Habs, or if you just hate Mondays, then please consider subscribing to my channel, as I upload a shit ton of hockey content, and would really enjoy having some more you grasshoppers tag along for the ride. Okay, what do we got here? Let's get Ryan Poehling's contract right out of the way, as he just signed a 2-year contract extension valued at $750,000 per season. The article from the Habs official site says, quote, Montreal Canadiens general manager Marc Bergevin announced on Friday that the team has agreed to terms on a 2-year contract extension with forward Ryan Poehling. For the first season, Poehling's 2-year deal will see him earn $750,000 in the NHL and $225,000 in the AHL. While he will receive $750,000 and one big bag of zesty cheese Doritos in the second year. Sounds good. So yeah, this is the make or break deal for Ryan Poehling. Personally, I think he's going to make the team right out of camp this year. And if he does and starts putting up some points, that's going to be 750 G's well spent. And if he doesn't, well, it's low risk. $750,000? Pfft, that is pocket change in the NHL. Jeff Molson probably has that much money in his ass pocket right now. So anyway, give it up for my man Poehling. And let's hope this Toronto Maple Leafs silent assassin becomes a staple in the lineup this year and scores at least 2 goals per game against the Leafs. That would be wicked. Moving on. As I mentioned earlier, Dominique Ducharme met with the Pigeons earlier this week. And here are some of the things that he had to say on Shea Weber, Jonathan Drouin, and Carey Price. So listen up. Dominique Ducharme would have this to say about Shea Weber being around the team this season, even if he wouldn't play due to injury. Quote, he definitely wants to be around the organization, but we also need to evaluate his health. I know that he stayed in touch with our players like he does every summer. He's still playing his role, even if he isn't there in person, which is definitely a good thing. I don't know. I know it doesn't sound likely, but I really hope that somehow this guy still has more good hockey left in the tank. But it is looking pretty grim. Next up, some good news. Ducharme would say this on the anticipated return date for goaltender Carey Price. Quote, we expect him back at the start of training camp. He's been in Montreal for a few days. I should get more news about his status next week. We expect him to join the team fairly quickly at the start of camp. So there you go. I mean, it was only a month ago when everybody had their panties in knots thinking, oh my god, Carey Price is done. His career was in jeopardy. He was left unprotected for the Seattle crackheads to take him because he was damaged goods, but then bam! A few weeks later, and Ducharme is saying, yeah, he's going to be back for camp. So let's just hope this season we get playoff Price for the full year. Moving on to some Jonathan Drouin news. Ducharme would say this about reintegrating Jonathan Drouin into the Canadiens' fold. Quote, I'm not worried about it. I'm confident. He's already training at the Bell Sports Complex. The players are starting to arrive in Montreal. It's a gradual thing. The guys kept in touch with him throughout the playoff run. He's appreciated in our locker room, and everybody just wants the best for him. So, there you go. You know what? I was originally thinking that maybe there was a slim chance that Jonathan Drouin might be moved and traded to another team before this season began, but right now, nah, I'm not as sold on this idea anymore. I think Drouin is going to be in the lineup to start this season. Anyway, guys, that does it for this Habs news update. I hope you all enjoyed. If you didn't, well, why the hell are you still watching? Lar, pants on fire. Enjoy your weekends, and I'll see you next time.